Morning. Morning, buddy. Morning, bud. Okay. Oh, gross. My coffee from yesterday. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. There we go. Now the chat's working. Oh. Hi. Good morning. I just need to, again, I put in too much creamer. I'm literally putting like the lightest amount. I think because it's like a sweet cream. Because even when I put in a little bit of creamer, my coffee's still black. I think it's because of sweet cream. It's toast. Not cooked enough. I hope our connection stays because it's thundering. I'm surprised I'm going to eat this toast right now. They let me come home. My doctor's office is attached to Happy Fall Equinox. Seriously? Oh, so out of it. My doctor's office is attached to the hospital. So they sent me there, but the urologist was at a different hospital. But one of the urologists like stayed and hung out. I feel like shit, but I'm not gonna stay in bed, you know. So I probably had a bladder infection or a UTI or something at some point, probably after surgery. And then it turned into a kidney infection. And typically, they keep you in the hospital and give you like IV drugs, IV antibiotics. But they really don't want me in the hospital because I just had surgery. So she just gave me a very high dose of 2 different antibiotics. So it's only a matter of time before that disturbs my belly. And I gotta find out today whether or not they're gonna put me in the hospital. But hey, at least it's not surgery, right? It could be so much worse. I mean, I know kidney infections are no joke, but it's better than surgery. But it was pretty awful. Oh, that's cool. I think it was, you know what hurt the most? Is a Foley, which is a catheter. I'm pretty sure, right? Same thing. And I just put like the bag on my leg. I've never felt anything like that. I'm like, my coochie is still sore. I'm like, I think that's like one of the things I'm gonna be like, no, no, like just no. But they had to do like a study on my bladder. So they had to put that in because then it was cool. I watched it. It's not like a normal x-ray. Like, I'll tell you the name of it. Like before, I did some x-ray before CT. It's called a cystogram. So it's like an x-ray. X-ray cystogram. So they fill the bladder up. It was just painful. Contrast made me sick. So yeah, the last place they want somebody with like infections after an operation is a hospital. So I'll find out today whether or not I gotta go back. Well, I can't eat no more. I knew it was only a matter of time before I couldn't eat that. I did good. So I'm just sore and tired and swollen. I got nauseous. I typically don't get nauseous with contrast. I've had contrast before with CTs, but with medication, being sick, and I mean, I just heard everybody like talking. They're like, she's just pale. Do we send her home? Blah 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 blah. I'm like, just get the Foley out. Like, just get the Foley out, because my bladder was pissed off, spasming. I can still feel it. Awful. Awful. So I just want to try to forget about it and read. This sucks though. It does hurt. Again, it's better than being in bed, right? So I'm gonna try to push through. Although I just ate and I'm nauseous again, so I'm hoping I can push through. I wanted to address a couple of things from the video yesterday. I wanted to answer yesterday. Somebody wrote, if it comes back around and it's still the same story, like over and over, do I go back in? No. I mean, you gotta do what you feel like you need to do, but like, absolutely not. You know? Like, if you go back in and it's the same story, my advice would be get out. You know? Like, everything I shared with you yesterday, it wasn't just the last 3 years. It was like ever since, my journey. And that last scenario, like, it's been months since I even engaged in that energy. Maybe even longer than that. It was almost like 6 months since I've engaged, but like I stepped in like once or twice, couple times in that 6 months. But then I always knew when to step back out if I had to, So you need to be conscious of that. And just because everybody or somebody from the past comes back, it's not going to be just like that one person you may think it is or whatnot. Does that make sense? Like, obviously, if it was an abuser or certain situations, like, not going to be your person. Spirit's not going to want you with that energy. Could it be your last current person? Maybe. Could it be a person 30 years ago? Probably. Or somebody that something like never just got off the ground and you always was curious about or wondered if it would come back around. That would probably be the energy. It'd probably be more realistic. I'm just saying, like, in general, if you're like, oh, fuck that shit, blah, 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 blah. There's just something there in general for you to pick up on. It does not mean get back together with that person, So you got to be conscious of where you stand with somebody as well and how they come back in. Everyone chooses their fate, So, but I'm just saying realistically, if someone hurt me 5 years ago and wanted to come in and have a conversation, you're not going to be like, oh my God, you hurt me so bad. No way. Like, I don't know. That makes sense. But I don't really want to get into it like all over again like that. I just wanted to address that particular, I think I saw it pop up like 3 times and I meant to say something yesterday and I forgot. So, I apologize. I am not awake and like energetic. And it is dark as shit here. I'm waiting for it to rain. And I got the lake. But I want to read. So let's try to read. But what's the date? I can't believe it's the... Man, I'm super bummed. I don't like missing stuff like that. I mean, I didn't miss it. It's here. I'm just bummed. Augmentin and something else. I don't really know the name of the other one. I'd have to get up and look at it, and I just can't do that right this second. Moon star so pretty this morning. Yeah, I just like, I mean, I know it's today, but I still feel bad. I love the equinoxes. Winter equinox is one of my favorites, believe it or not. Winter solstice. It's one of my favorites. Oh. This is when I love to like travel to like Maine or Vermont, go up north. A couple more weeks. I don't think I'll do it this year, but it's a long ride for right now. Yeah, I love winter solstice. Fall is great. I really do love fall too. Spring's my favorite. Spring's my favorite. augmented. It's rough on my stomach, yeah. It's a high dose too, so. But I gotta do what I gotta do, right? I really don't want to be in the hospital. But again, I gotta do what's best, so. I'll know by today whether or not they're gonna stick me back in. I don't know, typically I guess they don't let you leave with a kidney infection. They would do like a IV antibiotic. I don't know, I've never had a kidney infection. But I hope I can stay home. I hope I can bear it, you know? So I really want to get to that reading, but to be honest with you, that toast, I knew I needed to eat it, but it actually made me feel worse, nauseous. And that story takes a little while. Maybe I'll throw a couple cards and I'll grab I'm gonna say I'll grab my Halloween deck. Oh, I don't like that deck. I forgot about that deck. I mean, I don't know why I don't know why. Mother frigger. Something Mary. Not even Mary's fault. Where's my rock? Where's my stone? Oh my gosh. Why do I feel like I gotta blow my nose all of a sudden? Oh, I'm getting hot. I'm gonna throw a really quick read and then I'm gonna have to lay down, guys. I'm sorry. I was not nauseous before I came on. Last thing I want to do is lay in bed, but I might need to. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I know the viruses have been rough lately going around, right? My kids had yeah. I know it sucks. I don't know why I got pulled to the Halloween deck. I would have rather my other one. We all live in a yellow submarine. Is that the Beatles? Josie and the Pussycats? Isn't that a cartoon? Based off of a band? Billy and the Jets. But it's Betty. And then Jolene. Who sings Jolene? This is all the same era. I don't know why that's coming out in my Halloween deck right now. Jolene Dolly Parton. Huh. I'm just gonna throw out a couple cards and then I'll come back, troops. I am just tired. I feel off. I really didn't feel like this when I decided to come on. The toast literally is what just made me feel sick. But I know I had to eat it. But I almost wish I didn't because I felt fine before I ate the damn toast. I didn't feel great, but I didn't feel nauseous. So let's just see. We all live in a yellow submarine. What is this about right now? I don't even think there's a submarine in this card, in the deck. It's got to be linked to the date. $808. What was the release date of Yellow Submarine by the Beatles? $1966. Released in January. Released January 1969 in the United States, January 17th. Wikipedia says 1969, but this says 66. There's something with Libra energy here. September 12th, they released it in Sweden. Switzerland on the 30th. Double nines, guys. Nine of Pence, Nine of Ghosts. Nine of Pence, Nine of Cups. For realsies, I don't, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's great. It's good energy. Definitely a shift. It does feel like two different energies, though. I don't really know what to say. Let's see what the Nine of Ghosts, Nine of Cups is. Whenever it is, it's sticky. Here we go again. We all live in a yellow submarine. I don't understand. Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups. Well, Ten of Pumpkins. That's Ten of Pence, guys. But like, this is like being really happy. This is some type of love offer. Or this is being like really happy, loving yourself. There's some type of commitment that's over. Something that you spent, some time into. You put time into it with the Ten of Pence. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's almost like it is one energy. This is how I'm definitely picking up on this for sure. Because typically this upright is like needing to make a decision, not really wanting to see something, being indecisive. Reversed in certain decks can be making a decision. I typically still kind of read it as like a whatever card, like a whatever, like that's like it's just how like you're thinking like whatever. Yeah, so here it's a decision. So it is the same energy. I just don't think you stepped into the Nine of Cups yet. So you're about to either get back on your feet, feel more confident, there's going to be a shift, you made the decision to do it. And then you're going to step right into the Nine of Cups, and you're going to stay at the same frequency. So it's almost like you're making a decision to stop something that you were doing long term with the Ten of Pence, guys, reversed. This is you being happier, more happier that you chose yourself, that you chose self-love, that you chose, right? You chose to let something go that you invested in for a while, a person, a place, a job. What I'm getting is I mean, that's definitely the story, but the way you shift energy. Now you're going to stay on the same frequency. So, like, if this is even remotely like a little bit sad, like you're going to like skirt through this healing process quickly. Because to let go of something long term like that, and for you still to be in this energy, I don't even really see a healing process. It's very bizarre. Like you skipped steps. But meaning like not to the point where you're gonna have to go back and do it again. I think it's because you must have stuck to your morals regarding a situation. You had to have stuck to your values, your morals. You didn't let something get the best of you. Like, could have had a moment, but you stepped out of the moment. So you just heard like wowzers, you know? This is gonna be a really easy shift for you guys to let something go like that. I've never seen a shift like that. Like nine of cups to ace of cups, unless you're a complete fucking alcoholic and you're ignoring your feelings. But to me, you're not doing that. You'd have to be a stuck up douchebag to do that with the nine of pence here, right? But I doubt that's anyone's scenario. So why it even came out of my mouth, who knows? I definitely feel I think we're going to Libra season this weekend, I'm not positive. Or soon. I do feel like this is happening now because I was like, why do I want my Halloween deck? I want more like the fall. But this is leading up into October. What a crazy ass shift, guys. I think you were temporarily hurt. Because I thought, yeah, see, Queen of Ghosts reverse. Like, this was sad. Like, yeah, like a temporary hurt, like Four of Wands and then Five of Wands reversed. And then you stepped into like the Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands, warrior mode. Stepped right out of something that you invested time into. Guys, this is crazy to me. I've never seen an adjustment like that. I've never seen a transition like that. It's great. It's it's almost smooth sailing. Like there's not even a fucking hiccup in the road. There's not even like a bump in the road for you. I mean, again, that's what I drew last. So it is upsetting. But these two cards being upright is not upsetting. It's doing what's best for you, enjoying life. This is kind of everyday happiness, everyday contentment, hanging out with friends. I really don't look at the nine of cups as like wishes and how some people do. To me, it's just like, but being very content every day, contentment off and on like that. You know what I mean? And it's because you chose you. So yeah, it's a little upsetting, but it's not. I mean, I know it's upsetting. It's right here, but a little upsetting, but only a little, because you wouldn't be the 9 of Cups. So this must have been. It could have been a test. You could have been testing the energy. Somebody could have been testing you. You could have been testing somebody. The universe could have been testing you. But to me, you made the decision. You stuck to your morals. You stuck to your values. You're a happier person for doing it. Before you know it, your cup's going to be pouring. See what I'm saying? Very bizarre. It's like the minute you released something, or the minute you do release something, to me, it looks like you did. But some of you, considering it's at the bottom of the deck, you might not have released it yet. I think you have. Like, I just got pulled to my salt. I don't even feel the need to salt this. So that's positive. You might have somebody new coming in. There's something coming in for you right here. Because you dropped this. It's not really in your environment. It could be in the back of your head, but it's not getting the best of you. Who's this? Ace of Ghosts. 4 of Cups. Somebody is going to want another opportunity. But the Devil reversed. Yeah, no, you took yourself out of it. I don't, to me, it's, you are not, because this is bored. I don't really want it. This is go away. And they're like, oh no, come on, have the cup of hot cocoa. You know you want it, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, get out of here type thing. It's like, no. So if some of you have not gotten tested, this might be your test. Wasn't the Devil just at the bottom of the deck? Now it's the Lovers. I must have shuffled again. To me, that 4 of Cups is not. I don't know. You're looking at it. You're considering it. But if you're considering it, it's not a person. This is an energy of trying to, you're good on your own. Yeah, see, 6 of Wands. It's victory. Ace of Pumpkins. So, Queen of Bats. Yeah, so this might be a job. This could be something's about to come in. Spirit wants you to take it. You're going to be actually successful with whatever this is. You're going to look at it and contemplate. It's not like the normal 4 of Cups vibe. This is definitely like, take it, because the outcome is the 6 of Wands. I'd love to be like, here's a test, and if you leave it behind, But guys, look at the 4 of Ghosts. It's so sweet and innocent. The moon, the stars, the spirits, they're smiling. Like they're really, it's like being proud of you. So it's like really proud you didn't take it. I know I'm confusing you guys. I'm sorry. It's either they're really proud that you didn't take it, or this is something that they're offering you and you're just going to pour and you're going to be so happy, but you almost don't want it. That's what this is. So I don't know what that's gonna be because you're gonna question it. But yeah, honestly, I just got a pounding headache. And I think it's linked to the cards. I don't really think it's linked to, I mean, I gotta take my sweatshirt off. It could be linked to me being, not in the best health right this second, but I should really be in bed, but I don't want to be in bed, guys. I feel like I got a fucking fever. Um, Look at though, you'd be super happy. My belly went down. I'm super happy. I mean, it still like hurts a little, but like it's not like 7 months pregnant. It's like I feel like I just had a C-section. Anywho, something's about to come in and you don't want it. Looks like a love offer. That's why it felt like two different energies, guys, because you're not really interested. You made the decision to be single. You made the decision to stand in your morals. You're very graceful, very elegant, enjoying life. You're not really tied down. The Empress would be more like tied down energy. Coming out the Nine of Pence, there's nothing about this situation being tied down. That's my doctor. Good morning. It's going. How are you? Yeah, I grabbed that when I left the hospital. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. Well, at least I don't need the. Yeah. Well, it's better than being in the hospital with IV antibiotics. So when do you want me to start this one? Then okay. They will, but I just took the augmentin. Okay. 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 Right. Okay. What about you have anything for nausea? Yeah. Yeah. If I'd rather be knocked out with a I'd rather be knocked out with that than a painkiller. Right, which is great. Oh. Okay, yeah. So that's the one you're giving me? Perfect. Sometimes I just want to sleep through the pain without narcotics, so knock me out. All right. Thank you. All right. Thanks so much. All right. Thanks. Bye. Okay. Well, good news is I don't have to go to the hospital. The same antibiotic that they would give me in the IV, they're going to give me at home. And I just don't want to take any painkillers, but they're going to give me something for nausea, but they're going to give it to me extra strong because it makes you tired, which is great. Knock me out. Like, honestly, this pain is like worse than surgery, guys. It's like a really bad kidney infection. I should really be in the hospital. So I'm so happy that I'm just not in the hospital. So I'm not happy. Probably gonna be sicker than a dog. But anywho, I don't want to think about that. Um, if I'm not better by Friday, though, they'll probably admit me, and it's only Thursday, so it's like, but whatever. All right, let me get back in the zone here. I'm gonna try to get back in the zone. Um, someone might try to offer you possibly something solid. I'm not sure what they said. Pumpkin. Um, reverse Ace of Pence. All right, hold on. I'm not back in the zone. Hold on. It's almost like I can't snap back into it. All right, here's the thing. I'm going to try to snap back into it. I might not be able to. Nine of Pumpkin, Nine of Ghosts. It's almost like two different energies, but it is your energy. I think this is just your energy right now. You made a decision. You're standing strong in your own beliefs, your morals. You definitely let a situation go for your own good. You know, making you happier. It is something you definitely invested in. There's no question. This is definitely my spirituals. There is going to be some type of opportunity that is going to come back around. It does look like it can be successful. It does look like you're going to hesitate. It does look like you don't want it. If anyone talks you into it, it would be spirit. It would not be the other energy that would talk you into it. And that's kind of where we're at. To me, it's got to be an emotional offer. Could it be linked to work or commitment, something? Tell me about an idea of what the Four of Ghosts is. Knight of Bats reversed. So that's the Knight of Wands reversed. The Knight of Wands upright is somebody who's like consistently, constantly in and out of your life. Never consistent. Consistently inconsistent. So you got somebody that was constantly inconsistent with you, want to come back in. Queen of Cups reversed. You know, I'm starting to look at this as like you not even crying. I don't think it's heartless. If this is a recent hurt, it might be too fresh. Again, if it's something from years ago, like I talked about with you guys, it might be worth exploring. Because it's almost like right now you're not interested in love, to be honest with you, with the Queen of Cups being reversed. This is being very confident. This is being in love with yourself. This is not like looking for love. Oh, I wish I had love. No. You're like chilling with your fucking owl, you know, and you're not wishing for shit like that, right? So this is like you making a decision to you know, stick to what's best for you, and it looks like it ends up panning out. And something like right around the corner or in the same vicinity is coming in, and it's like an offer from somebody that was consistently inconsistent, but it hasn't been long term, or you still invested time into it with the Ten of Pence, right? You definitely invested time into it, and you stopped investing. Now, it does look like if you take this offer, it really does look like Spirit wants you to like consider it. It's very misleading. I don't know if it's misleading now because the Knight of Wands is attached to it. I mean, that's the Knight of Swords reversed, guys. Sorry, I thought it was the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Swords reversed is somebody who's dishonest. Pinocchio, consistently lying and inconsistent. So, I mean, you're still dealing with somebody who's constantly inconsistent, and on top of it, they're a fucking liar. Never told you the truth about certain stuff. So you have some type of energy like that coming back around. So, I mean, I don't blame you for not wanting that shit. So it's almost like I'm hoping with this Four of Cups, you're like, no, fuck that. I'm better off alone. So Minkia, some of you guys, this is a test. Others of you, it's not. I'm sorry, it's not more clear. But clearly that's the way it's meant to be. I would love to look at that Four of Cups as if it wasn't so damn fucking Casper the Ghost friendly. but it's so fucking friendly. What is the yellow? What is the yellow submarine about? The color between green and orange with the spectrum. What? No. Yellow submarine. It was a holiday in Greece when they enjoyed an iced spoon that was sweet, that was yellow and red depending on the flavor, known locally as a submarine. Yeah, well, see, that makes sense. Like, this is happy energy, guys. It makes sense. I just don't know how to fucking place it for you. It's like spirit doesn't want it placed. So, but they were in Greece and like an iced spoon sweet. It almost reminds me of like they're different in every culture, but almost like an ice. You know what I mean? Not like a gelato. It's almost pulling me, and I'm not positive. But what I'm getting is like I love snow cones off the ice cream truck. I always wanted snow cones. But then when you get that fresh shaved ice, especially when I go into like the like a I was gonna say bodega, which is what it is, but like a Spanish store. Um, that's what I'm kind of like getting pulled to. So like sublime but serene. So like again, it's it's happy. I mean, some people think it's a deeper meaning regarding drugs and war and protests and rallies, but right now, you know, it's more. It is more of that like look like a cup, something like coming over. Like it's something. It's like that. It's happy. It's not like restricted. It's not war. It's not. It's nothing like that. So to me, it looks like you rejected an offer, and it's the best thing you could have done. It's also telling me it's coming back around. Some of you might want to explore it and some of you won't. That's really what it comes down to, guys. I'm sorry. That's just how they're telling me, and that's just how I'm seeing it. And I hate to leave it like that, but it's just the way it is right now. So fucking hate to leave it like that though. No matter how I was to get into it right now, I know some of you is going to be like, no fucking way. And others of you is like, yeah, go. Yeah, see, it's ironic. Now that I cut the deck, it's like the same shit, and now she's upright. So again, it's like the same message I get. Like, even if I was to get into it, some of you is going to be yes, some of you is going to be no. It doesn't look like a missed opportunity. Power might go out. I haven't seen it this dark in so long. So I'm gonna rest because I don't have it in me to explore that more. I apologize, guys. I really wanted to come on. I was feeling great. I really was feeling good. And then I ate fucking toast and all went downhill. So happy fall equinox. And I will try to be back on today. I mean, if I can't, then I will see you tomorrow. I guess it really just depends, guys, to be honest with you. Taking 2 strong antibiotics at home is not going to be a piece of cake. But it's definitely better than being in the hospital, guys. So and I'm getting some type of medicine that's going to knock me out. So I'm kind of happy about that. Because it's fucking painful. So I will be on when I can be on, okay? I promise. I love you guys. But look at that. That looks positive. Even if it's a rejection, it looks positive. If it's like, all right, I might, it looks positive. Right? So either way, the scenario I just read is awesome sauce. It's positive. And I wanted to say applesauce. It's got to be the season. All right. I love you guys so much. I will see you soon. Bye, guys. Thanks so much, guys. I love you too. Bye, guys. And again, good read. Love you. Bye.